Everybody? It is Life's Apprentice. Today we're going to do kind of a year in review video and talk about some of the goals that we have for this 2022 year for our dumpster business. So first things first, I don't know, I already announced it. We all got COVID. We're all doing fine. My whole family has it, except for my oldest daughter for some reason. She's out of school, and Chelsea was feeling symptoms before I was. She tested, she's positive. I started feeling symptoms about 4 days ago, and I tested positive, and then our 2-year-old also tested positive. We're all okay. Symptoms are, for the most part mild, but what a very weird illness. I can't describe it to any illness I've ever had. So what we want to get into, and I'm not going to dive deep into the numbers for this year. I did a 365-day review. I did a month review that lays out all the numbers for our dumpster business. We're not going to do that. I can link those at the end of the video if you want to dive into some of the numbers, or just go to the playlist on my channel, the business side of dumpsters, and you'll find all sorts of other information there. So for 2021, we did a total of 705 dumpster rentals. My goal was 600, and I was hoping to do 600 dumpster rentals this year and do about $300,000 in gross sales. We blew that away. We did 705 total rentals for about $385,000 total gross. So if you've been following the channel since the beginning, you'll know that our first, when I did my 12-month review, which was not a full calendar year from January to January, I believe, I don't know, we did somewhere around like 580 or something like that dumpsters. So 705 crushed what we were hoping for, and sales were really good. Now you can see behind me, we're setting goals for 2022. My goal for 2022, and I think it's very, very achievable, is to do 1,000 dumpster rentals and do $500,000 in gross revenue. You can see with us, we struggle this time of the year. Right now it is below zero, like 15 below zero wind chill. It's extremely cold, snow. COVID is rampant in our area right now too. So sales are down. Now you can look here, December of 2020, we did a total of 23 dumpster rentals, which for us is absolutely horrific. December of 21, we did 30 dumpster rentals. Now January of 21, we did 24. We don't have numbers obviously because it's like January the 6th or something like that. 24 total in 21. February was 30, and once after February hits, that's when things really start ramping up for us. So March was 65, April was 69. This is all 2021, and so on and so forth. So once we get into those, heavy months, May, June, July, August, September, maybe even into October, depending on weather and stuff like that, we should be doing over 100 dumpster rentals per month. Now, the reason why we're reflecting back and keeping this, this is our whiteboard that we keep in the shop and the office here, is so that we can visually look at it and we can know that we're improving. Now, we already know in December that we had 7 more rentals than last year, and for a really slow month, I didn't do the exact math, that's a large increase in sales. Now, it's only 7 dumpsters for this month, but if we can take that increase on a month where we're doing 70, 80, 100, 150 rentals, that's going to be very, very substantial to our goal. So we're keeping this visible, and we are just making sure that we are aware of what we're doing this year compared to last year and 2020. Now, in 2020 and in 2021, we didn't have the amount of advertising and equipment and dumpsters that we have today. In 2020, we were turning down customers left and right. In 2021, it wasn't quite as bad turning down customers because we didn't have dumpsters, but it's a substantial amount. The other way that I'm hoping that we can increase revenue and rentals is by having a full-time person behind the phone. I think, and this is just what I think, this is not fact or anything like that, but I truly believe that we can increase our sales by 10% next year strictly by having somebody by the phone all the time. Prior to this, Laura, who is the manager of the dumpster business, she was running dumpsters, answering the phone, dealing with all that kind of stuff, all in a day's work. And if you guys out there have a dumpster business, you know that phone will not ring the entire time when you're sitting in the truck. The 5 minutes that you get out of the truck, that's when the phone rings. And when you're missing that first phone call from a customer, they're going to keep going down the list and calling somebody else. So I think your chances of making that sale when you miss that initial phone call are probably cut in half. I would say a 50% chance that you lose that sale or rental because you didn't answer the phone. And for some of us, that's just how it is. It's just one of the things. But as we grow this business, and if you guys have been following since the beginning, you'll know that my intention when I took this business over was to grow it as fast and to get it as big as I can safely. Now, I feel like we've done that. In 18 months, we've gone from 11 dumpsters to 40, 1 truck to 2 trucks, and we have several full-time employees now, which is important, even though it's really slow right now, and the business is essentially losing money with those full-time employees. When it gets busy, it allows us to be more productive and make more money. It's no different than, the old saying, you got to make hay when the sun shines. Well, that's how it is for us around here. In the wintertime, we have about 3 months where it's going to be slow, and in the summertime, it's going to be, balls to the walls, and we need to make sure that we're prepared with equipment, with dumpsters, with advertising, and with employees to be able to handle that kind of volume. So just quickly, kind of showing you guys what we did. I want you guys to, leave a comment and let me know what your goals are for 2022. And what were your goals for 2021? Did you reach those goals? There's nothing wrong with not reaching your goals, but if you do not set yourself goals, you don't really have anything to work towards. So I encourage all of you guys out there to definitely set yourself goals, and it's okay if you don't reach those goals. Set reasonable goals. Set goals that you know that is possible for you to achieve. Don't set unrealistic goals because it's going to be discouraging for you. So set reasonable goals, and hopefully surpass those goals, and it makes you feel a lot better about yourself and your business, and that little boost of confidence and things like that goes a long way as an entrepreneur. Now, for some of you, your goal may be just to start a dumpster business in 2022, and that's a great goal. Make sure that you're doing your research, make sure that you're prepared, make sure, and like I've always said, my videos are not designed to lure you into the dumpster business. My videos are not designed to discourage you, but I want to keep it real. I don't want to make videos that say, buy one dumpster and you can make $100,000 a year if you rent it 17 times a week all year long, because in most cases that's just unrealistic. So be realistic when you start this business and understand that just because you have a truck and a dumpster or a dump trailer or something along those lines does not mean that your phone is going to ring. There's a lot more that goes into it, and this business is really designed for a certain scale. So in order to truly do this legitimately, pay all the overhead costs, even if you're doing it, just a one-man show. If you're doing this business as a one-man show, you have to sell so many dumpsters before you can even start putting money into your pocket every year, because you have initial cost to get started into the business. I just want to try to keep it real, and I'm not trying to discourage anyone out there. I just want to make sure that you're prepared and capable and ready to start a dumpster business. And a lot of dumpster businesses are going to fail, and the reason for that, in my opinion, is they were not properly prepared, and they had unrealistic expectations or unrealistic goals. So make sure you guys are setting goals for yourself that are realistic and that you can achieve. And leave a comment and let me know how your year went. I know there's lots of people out there who have started. Some of them are just killing it. Some of you guys are probably still struggling through your first year, and things will get better. You have to make it through. I know wintertime for us is a bit of a struggle. It's a Friday right now. Granted, we all have COVID and everything like that, but no trucks are running today. We have no pickups, no drop-offs, absolutely nothing today. So, these are the realities of the dumpster business. You have to be prepared for these type of slowdowns. You also have to be prepared for the very busy time, because you need to capitalize on that very busy time in order to endure the slow periods. So let me know your guys' goals again. Leave a comment. If you want help growing your business, advertising, there's a link down in the description down below for Hometown Dumpster Rental. They're offering a free month trial until April of 2022. They've been a huge part of us growing our business and going from 200 dumpsters a year to 700. And I encourage that you guys try it out. Docket, also a link down there. Without Docket, we would not be able to keep track of 700 rentals per year. So that's it for this one. A little update. I hope this encourages you guys and motivates you guys. I know it motivates me for next year. And that's it. We'll see you on the next one.